What is going on, guys? It's Salvajee from the Salvajee cartel, and I am making a video on pretty much all of the information that I have heard so far from the Taken King. I got this from a Planet Destiny article, of course. Credit goes where it's due. I'm gonna have the link to the article in the description, and yeah, make sure to check out the Planet Destiny website. You know, that's like your #1 source for Destiny stuff, of course. But yeah, I was going to separate all of this into different videos, but so much information has been coming out today about Destiny that I just can't do that. All right, so I'm going to put all of this information just in one video, and then if more information gets released, then I'll make more videos for it. Reason why I'm doing that, it's so you guys are not like confused, and I don't have to be making like a lot of separate videos, and then more information gets released on strikes, for example, and then I have to make another video on the strikes of the Taken King. So here it is. These are the 20 things that Planet Destiny is excited about, and also kind of like my thoughts on the new changes that are going to be coming in the Taken King. Okay, so weapons, armor, class items, and ghost shells are going to get customizations, which hopefully means we can customize the way they look, as in color and all that stuff. And all of that stuff is also going to get it's also going to give us increased power and light for our hero, which means that even though we reach level 40, like the armor might still give us like a little damage boost or something like that. You can also press a button. You can also press up on the D-pad to bring information about an object. Hopefully you can use this for Grimoire cards when you unlock a weapon, all of that stuff. Now the Vanguard vendors have quests unlocked at certain points, so this probably means that at certain levels that you get to in the Vanguard, you're going to have a quest unlocked. Honestly, I think this is pretty cool. Also, the Crucible guys are probably going to have a quest. The Dead Orbit guys, all of these guys. Quests from Ares lead to a forgotten weapon type. It's probably going to be the heavy fusion rifle weapon type, as we saw with what's this thing called, the new exotic heavy fusion rifle, the sleeper stimulant. I'll get into that more a little bit later. But yeah, now tiers, as in intellect, strength, and discipline, they are going to tell you how many seconds you need for your super to recharge or your melee to recharge instead of the percentage. Honestly, I think this is freaking awesome. Like, it's about time they do this. Also, you're gonna have equipable emotes, so better dance moves, all that stuff. My warlock definitely needs better dance moves, and you can hold L2 in the pause menu to see what energy type your weapon has: arc, void, solar, all that stuff. You can also sacrifice an item, like for example, let's say that you have Helmstein 14, you sacrifice another Helmstein 14, and somehow it makes that Helmstein 14 better. That's what it says: improve an item by sacrificing the same piece of gear. Now you can level up the gunsmith. The gunsmith is going to give you quests, like killing Vex and all that stuff. And yeah, you're going to be able to unlock an ability that the gunsmith gives you, that you can, like for example, order the LDR 5001, and he's going to bring it in next week. Legendary marks now are going to replace Crucible and Vanguard marks, and armor materials now is going to replace the plasteel plating, and the Hardonic Essence, all that stuff. You no longer need to wear a class item when it comes to a faction. Now you can just pledge allegiance to a faction. That is amazing. That is a complete game changer. I'm so glad they're doing this, because sometimes I forget to equip my freaking class item when I turn in all of my 10 bounties, and yeah, I pretty much just waste 10 bounties for nothing. Emblem and shaders will no longer take up space. They're pretty much going to be at the tower. This is pretty awesome. Obviously, there's no need to explain. Kiosk to save the vault space problem. Destiny's looking for a solution of the vault space problem. They're gonna have these things called kiosks. We really don't know anything about them, other than we can store some of our weapons in there. Hopefully, that will be, that will solve the vault space problem. Because what good are all of these new fucking weapons if we don't have space to store them, Bungie? Come on. Anyways, now you can also change the displayed weapon that you have in the tower. For example, if I want to display my Necrochasm and I want to have my Vex Mythoclast equipped, I can do that. Now there's also over a dozen exotic weapons and half a dozen new armor for each class, which means 12 plus exotic weapons. This is pretty good, considering that on the House of Wolves we got 3, and then on the Dark Below. We got a few of them. But yeah, 12 plus exotic weapons, 6 plus exotic gear for every class. That actually sounds pretty amazing. They say that they're going to have an auto rifle that shoots lightning, a sniper rifle that blinds enemies when you get a headshot, and there's going to be an exotic version of the Stranger's Rifle called No Time to Explain. I'm going to have a video on that later. The Super Stimulant is an exotic gained through a multi-step quest, and there's pieces all over the Dreadnought. Bungie actually confirmed that there's going to be puzzles. You're probably going to have to collect pieces of the Sleeper Stimulant, like you know, you collect ghosts. That actually sounds pretty interesting. I'm probably not going to get this weapon just because of how lazy I am when it comes to collecting shit. I'll probably get it, like, I don't know, maybe on year 4 or year 5 of Destiny. Anyways, let's move on forward to the other thing. Now, the Crucible, all of the control type game modes, for example, Control, Salvage, you get points by only capturing zones. You know, you don't get points by getting kills anymore. This is awesome. This is a complete game changer. This is exactly how it should be. There are new quests to kind of ease players into the game. Also, there's going to be 5 weekly bounties, and if you finish all of these 5 weekly bounties, you're going to get the quote-unquote big bad bounty of the week, which if you complete the quote-unquote big bad bounty of the week, you're going to get a reward, and this reward might give you an exotic or legendary weapon or armor. This actually sounds pretty cool. And they're going to be bringing matchmaking for skill and connection. Narrative driven story with 8+ lengthy missions. This better not be like the fucking House of Wolves quest. Like, I really want lengthy missions. Strikes, public events, which so far no one really gives a shit about public events, so these public events better be, like, you know, over the top. You know, and the class quest, and of course the raid called King's Fall. They're gonna have a complete storyline. Oh yeah, after you complete the storyline, you're gonna get access to the Taken War, which is going to be like Act 2 of, you know, the Taken King storyline, and that is going to have harder narrative missions, which, you know, you can get to visit old places, like for example the Vault of Glass. I knew this was coming. I saw in the Taken King trailer, you know, those fallen scions inside the Vault of Glass, and I told my friends, listen, we are going to have a mission in the Vault of Glass. They were like, no bro, that's probably another area. I was like, yeah, go fuck yourself, that is definitely the Vault of Glass. So yeah, and they say that in the mission that you go, you know, during the Taken War to the Vault of Glass, you're going to get some lore on Praetive. If you guys don't know who Praetive is, let me give you a hint. Praetive's Timepiece, Praetive's Revenge, yeah, all of these other weapons. Now, a lot of you guys say that the year 1 weapons are dead, but I think these Taken War missions are going to bring us back into the Vault of Glass, and we're going to be able to get maybe a better version of the weapons that we already have, hopefully, quote unquote. You know, can I get my Fatebringer please? If it's not, it's alright. You know, there's gonna be 4 new strikes. The name of those 4 new strikes has already been revealed. That's a separate video, of course, for a separate day, most likely today though. 3 strikes for Xbox, you know, 4 strikes for the, you know, PlayStation members. Of course, the wait up, let me see. Yeah, the new strikes, quote unquote, are going to have rate light mechanics, you know, because they aim for replayability on every strike. You're also going to be fighting different species and altering enemy configurations, which means that maybe on the Sepix Prime strike, instead of doing 3 waves, we're going to be doing 3 waves, but the enemies are going to be acting differently, or we're going to get new enemies. And it also says that there's multiple narrations to provide more information as you replay every strike, which means that, for example, we get a piece of lore when it comes to strike A, and then when we do strike A again, we get another piece of lore, which honestly sounds pretty cool. Alright guys, that is everything that I took away from the Planet Destiny article. I will have more Taken King info coming soon into the channel. So of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join the Salvajee cartel. I'll see you guys in my next video, and of course, make sure to you know, click that thumbs up button. Peace.